Alright, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Frank Trode. Today I'm bringing you the draft pick. I almost have no time for this, but I'm doing it between hours, and yeah, I'm just bringing you this because this Sunday actually the GBA D-League starts, and we have to have our battles done for that time. So yeah, I'm gonna present you my draft picks from the football called Volcarona. If you know football, and I mean talking about the real football, not the American football. Real football. it's just a reference to, you know, a little nice pun for Football Club Barcelona, my city of course, and my capital, I guess. And yeah, we do have ready the draft pick. My first choice is LANDORUS THERIAN. It's a really versatile Pokemon in all the well, the concept of just Landorus just tells me versatility. It's really versatile in all the ways. It could be offensive, choice. It's a really good Scarfer, and it could be a really good band user, and also is one of the best defensive sets out there. Yeah, it is too. So it works really well as a Support too, and Pivot, one of the best. You know, you actually has access to Intimidate. And a really good typing, and so you can be offensive, defensive with it. You can even go mixed with it or fully special if I'm feeling funny that day, because it actually has a really good special move pool, and yeah, it works in, and it also is able to be a Solvus, not that common, but you can run a Solvus on this. It's decently bulky, plus the Intimidate, and the setup mon, it has access to Rock Polish and Swords then, so you can make it's a really dangerous Pokemon, honestly, and it has also access to Volcarona, which works really well with two other members of my team. Sorry about that. So the next pick, it is actually, wait a second, I'm about to be interrupted. Fuck. Alright, sorry about that. My next pick will be KELDEO. KELDEO is not that versatile as Landorus, but it's what it does it well. It's really fast and it's strong, hits hard. It's a wall breaker because you can hit in this physical side with Secret Sword, and yeah, it's a really good choice mon. You can be Scarfer Specs of course, and decent AV user. And of course the sub Calm Mindset is always dangerous, so it's not that versatile compared to Lando T, but his typing is good. It has power. KELDEO is power, so that's why I have it. It was a pretty clear choice to me. I need something like that because I love KELDEO actually. So yeah. Next we have CLEFABLE. CLEFABLE is more of a defensive one, more of a bulky one. It's a really annoying Pokemon, and I need some fighting resistance for the team that I wanted for the team, yeah. And you know, it works really well as a defensive mon, as I said, being physical defensive or special defensive too. Works really well as a setup mon, of course, with the Magic Guard. It has access to Unaware too, so both of those are actually really dangerous. Yeah. And yeah, it works really well, and my favorite set, honestly, I think it's the Cleric set, but I don't know if I will use it a lot in the GBA. We'll see. I have so many things. You can even go with a Solvent with this thing, because it has amazing special coverage. And now that it's Fairy type, it's way better. With Magic Guard though, Calm Mind, Cosmic Power, always nasty things to do, honestly. Fourth pick was CONKELDURR. CONKELDURR is a beast, and I decided to go. I'm pretty sure someone was about to pick that too, and I needed a fighting type too. Well, a physical fighting type actually. And yeah. What is this? Fucking Steam is, well, whatever. Yeah, it's CONKELDURR, really bulky, one of the best AV users. Good defense, good special defense. The setup set is also very good. Really good 3 abilities too that it has: Sheer Force, Iron Fist, you know, and you can go with Bulk Up set, also really strong. It has access to a strong priority with Mach Punch, Stab Mach Punch, always important to have in the team, honestly. So yeah, CONKELDURR is here. The fifth pick is REGISTEEL. I know it's kind of surprising to see REGISTEEL, and it's not that versatile, but maybe I took it kind of early, but I wanted a steel type and a defensive steel type, and I think this is the definition of defensive steel type, honestly, because Sam already got Skarmory, and yeah, and Roger Rabbit already got Caesar, so I thought Registeel was the next good defensive Pokemon that could be. Not that not versatile, but what it does it really well. And it is the defensive set with support has access to Rocks, T-Wave, Toxic, kind of a cunt Pokemon, but you know, it's what it does, and it does it well, and it's a defensive beast, and I'm really glad I picked it. Before I was not that happy, but then when I was building the team, I was thinking that this thing was good. I was happy that I got this thing early. Maybe too early, but I'm happy that I got it, honestly. And then we have ROTOM-WASH on the 6th pick. I know, it's amazing. I was looking at the mons, bulky waters, and I decided to go with ROTOM-WASH. What the thing is, you have Volt Switch with these, and you know what Rotom does? It's an annoying prick, and that's why I do have it, and no one was using it. The defensive set, special defensive set, really good. Volt Switch to have you know, more Volturn going with Land OT, and it has access to Pain Split and Trick. Trick, what's called? Trick the choiced item, so you normally have specs or what's called sorry about that, specs or scarf. So with the trick you can always neutralize some defensive threats, and yeah, Rotom, always good, so reliable. Then we have Empoleon, another water type. Water is a really good type, but it's also a steel type this time, so it's a Empoleon will be more of a defogger, and you know, a versatile pick again, because we all know that if it's offensive, Empoleon being physical, having access to competitive, or special being specs, or being, you know, life orb, it hits like a truck. And the defensive set, it has a really good typing for a special defensive set, so I don't know, I like this pick too. I hope this is gonna prove me of use. So yeah, we go now into the 8th pick, which is good old Krookodile. Krookodile is again pretty similar to Lando and Empoleon. You can cover different roles with it, defensive, offensive. It has the Intimidate and Moxie, so really good abilities to be changing and surprise your opponent. Yeah, it has access also to Rock Knockoff, of course. Rocks Knockoff. I feel like these could do some work, and the choiced Krookodile is always a threat. Bandit Earthquakes, Scarf Knockoff, all that jazz. It could be also really dangerous. So I do like this pick. I really do like this pick. So yeah, Krookodile, and of course I do have a Psychic resistant, Psychic immunity with this. And you can also be used as an AV. I didn't thought about that, but yeah, AV plus Intimidate and Natural Bulk. This one is not that bad. I actually like it. And the last pick, well, not the last pick, is the 9th. I do have 2 more after these. The TOXICROAR, immunity to water. Really safe switching to certain mons. It has the setup chance with SD and priority, which is always dangerous. And yeah, I think TOXICROAR is a dangerous threat, and one of these forgotten Pokemon that people forget about it, but it's actually really powerful, and it hits really hard. It has access to Drain Punch too, so you can have your recovery back. You know, pretty good stuff you can do. You can even run special set with this. I didn't thought about that until now. But yeah, you can run a special set too. Also access to priority with the special set, so you can do really a lot of things. And I needed a poison type to absorb possible toxic spikes if someone wants to use them, and you know, having a poison type is always good on the team, honestly. And then we have the last pick. This is the last pick. No, Dragonite. No one was picking it, and I was in the 10th round. Didn't know what mon to choose, and I was like, well, Dragonite's free. Why not use it since she needs the dragon that defines versatility, and I I was really looking for versatility in the picks, honestly. Except the one, except CONKELDURR, REGISTEEL, and KELDEO, but CLEFABLE probably. But the rest of it, you can do things with them, and it's a really good mod. The setup set with these is good. You can run even a defensive set, which will be pretty good because it has access to defog too, and T-Wave. You can run a special set and it will be effective. It has Hurricane, Thunder. I don't have a rain team though, but access to powerful priority as is extreme speed after Dragon Dance. Has multi-scale, of course, which makes this Pokemon really bulky. They can take any hit. So yeah, Dragonite, really worth the 10th pick. So maybe Registeel was a little bit early, but this time at the end I got my Dragonite, so I'm happy with it. And the last pick was the randomized. Well, you got your Mega, but you don't get a randomized Mega. You get the randomized order pick for the Mega. So I was 6th, I think, if I remember correctly. I put all the links in the description about the D-League, the GBA, and the picks and all that. But I got access to choose MEGA-MANECTRIC. Not that versatile. It has a lot of coverage, more than people think. It has access to Intimidate, and Volt Switch, of course. So we have a Volter in combination with LANDOT, MANECTRIC, and ROTOM-WASH. But not also that, but this has access to Intimidate. So if we count LANDOT, MEGA-MANECTRIC, ROTOM-WASH for Volt Switch, and then KROOKODILE. So it's 3 mons with Intimidate plus 3. So it's 4 mons, 3 with Intimidate and 3 with Volturn. So I think we could do some stuff with this. I think, and yeah, always MEGA-MANECTRIC a threat if your team is not ready for it. So I'm really happy that this thing is here. And with this, I'm pretty sure I want to say you goodbye. That was a draft pick. What do you think about my draft pick? Do you like the team? You don't like the team? What do you have to say about it? In any case, put your comments as always. I'll see you soon with another video. I hope the GBA battle or a ORS live hype with this. I'm planning on using Mega Camera, but yeah. See you in the next thing I will do on the channel. I don't know what it will be, but there we go. Bye!